Hello everyone, welcome to Current Affairs MCQs program. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, consider the following statements about nanotechnology. 1. Nanotechnology involves designing and using systems by manipulating particles at the nanoscale, typically having dimensions of 100 nanometers or less. 2. In nano-drug delivery, nanoparticles can either encapsulate drugs within their structures or absorb them on their surfaces to deliver the drugs to a specific target site in the body. Which of the above statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Nanotechnology is the science of designing, producing, and using systems by manipulating atoms and molecules at the nanoscale, that is, having one or more dimensions of the particle of 100 nanometers or less. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Nano-drug delivery involves delivering drugs to a specific target site. Nanoparticles can entrap drugs or biomolecules into their interior structures and/or absorb drugs onto their exterior surfaces to deliver drugs at a designated site in the body. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Now, let's begin today's episode. First question is, consider the following statements regarding the Gaganyaan mission. 1. The Gaganyaan mission will carry 3 Indian astronauts into space approximately 400 km from the Earth's surface for a duration of 3 days. 2. Before launching astronauts, ISRO will send a humanoid robot named 𝐠𝐤𝐬 into space to test spacecraft safety. 3. 𝐠𝐤𝐬 is designed to resemble a complete human body and is equipped with sensors to perform human-like functions. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3? The correct answer is option A, 1 and 2 only. Gaganyaan mission, it will carry 3 Indian astronauts into space about 400 km from the Earth's surface for 3 days. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Before launching astronauts for the Gaganyaan mission in 2025, ISRO will send a humanoid robot 𝐠𝐤𝐬 into space to test spacecraft safety. Hence, statement 2 is correct. 𝐠𝐤𝐬 will resemble the upper human body featuring movable arms, face, and neck, equipped with sensors to perform human-like functions and assess the impacts of space travel. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next question, consider the following statements about civic police volunteers or CPVs. 1. CPVs are contractual workers engaged by the police for assistance, particularly in traffic management and other minor duties that do not require police personnel. 2. They are trained for formal law enforcement tasks such as conducting investigations or making arrests. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option A, 1 only. CPV or village police volunteers, as they are known in rural areas, are contractual workers engaged by the police for assistance, particularly in traffic management and other minor duties that do not require police personnel. Hence, statement 1 is correct. They are not trained for formal law enforcement tasks such as conducting investigations or making arrests. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next question, consider the following statements. 1. Code on Social Security 2020 mandates the creation of a social security fund for unorganized workers. 2. The Industrial Relations Code 2020 allows companies with up to 100 workers to fire workers without government permission. 3. Under the Occupational Safety, Health and Working Conditions Code 2020, establishments with 500 or more workers must form a safety committee. Which of the above statements is or are correct? 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3? The correct answer is option C, 1 and 3 only. The Code on Social Security 2020 extends benefits to gig and platform workers, mandates a social security fund for unorganized workers. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Section 141(1) of the Code on Social Security 2020 describes that here shall be established by the central government a social security fund for social security and welfare of the unorganized workers, gig workers and platform workers. The Industrial Relations Code 2020 allows companies with up to 300 workers to fire workers without government permission. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The Occupational Safety, Health and Working Conditions Code 2020 mandates that establishments employing 500 or more workers have to form a safety committee consisting of representatives of management and workers. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Next question. Consider the following statements related to Chandrayaan-3. 1. The launch vehicle of Chandrayaan-3 was PSLV-C11. 2. The Vikram lander was designed to operate for 14 days while the Pragyan rover was designed to operate for 30 days. Which of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. That is, both the statements are incorrect. Chandrayaan-3 is India's third lunar mission and second attempt at achieving a soft landing on the moon's surface. It was launched on 14th July 2023 from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota abroad, the GSLV Mk3M1. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The spacecraft seamlessly entered lunar orbit on 5th August 2023. The historic moment unfolded when the lander made a successful touchdown near the lunar south pole on 23rd August 2023. Lander Vikram and rover Pragyan, similar to Chandrayaan-2, were both designed to operate for 14 days and are not intended to return to the Earth. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Next question. Consider the following developments related to the Indian income tax system. 1. Introduction of the Income Tax Act by Sir James Wilson. 2. Formation of the Central Board of Revenue Act. 3. Establishment of the Central Board of Revenue. 4. Establishment of the Centralized Processing Center in Bengaluru. What is the correct chronological order of these events? 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 4, 3. The correct answer is option B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Indian Income Tax System. 1860. Introduction of the Income Tax Act by Sir James Wilson. That is first option. 1924 Comprehensive Income Tax Act established. 1946 Establishment of the Central Board of Revenue. 1957 Recruitment of Group A officers. 1981 Launch of the IRS Direct Taxes Staff College, later renamed the National Academy of Direct Taxes. 2009 Initiation of computerization in the Income Tax Department, and 2011 Establishment of the Centralized Processing Center in Bengaluru. The correct order is 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next question. Consider the following statements about factor investing in the context of financial markets. 2. Factor investing involves targeting specific drivers of return like size, value, momentum, and low volatility across asset classes. 2. Factor investing is primarily aimed at reducing portfolio returns to achieve stability in investments. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1, only 2, only both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Factor investing involves targeting specific drivers of return like size, value, momentum, growth, low volatility, and quality across asset classes. Hence, statement 1 is correct. In India, the evolution of factor investing has moved from basic indices like Sensex and Nifty to more specialized single factor funds that emphasize qualities such as quality, value, alpha, and momentum. These help to improve portfolio returns, reduce volatility, and enhance diversification. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding the detection of L-dopa in Parkinson's disease. 1. L-dopa is a chemical that converts to dopamine and is used as an anti-Parkinson's drug. 2. A sensor made by coating a layer of silk fibrin protein onto reduced graphene oxide nanoparticles can detect L-dopa in blood, sweat, or urine. 3. The sensor glows when it comes into contact with L-dopa in the body. Which of the above statements is or are correct? 1 only, 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3? The correct answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. Parkinson's disease is characterized by a continuous decrease in neuron cells leading to a reduction in dopamine, that is neurotransmitter levels in our body. L-dopa is a chemical that converts to dopamine and acts as an anti-Parkinson's drug, helping compensate for the dopamine deficiency. Hence, statement 1 is correct. However, the progressive nature of Parkinson's requires increasing L-dopa dosage, which can cause serious side effects, while insufficient dosage leads to the return of symptoms. A sensor made by coating a layer of silk fibrin protein onto reduced graphene oxide nanoparticles can detect L-dopa in blood, sweat, or urine. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The sensor glows when it detects L-dopa in blood, sweat, or urine. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Next question, consider the following statements. 1. The 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with the allocation of seats in the Rajya Sabha to the states and UTs. 2. According to the Constitution, the term of office of a member of the Rajya Sabha shall be 6 years. 3. The number of seats in the Lok Sabha has been frozen as per 1971 census. Which of the above statements is or are correct? 1 and 3 only, 3 only, 1 only, or 1, 2 and 3? The correct answer is option B, 3 only. The 4th schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with the allocation of seats in the Rajya Sabha to the states and UTs. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. According to the Representation of the People Act 1951, the term of office of a member of the Rajya Sabha shall be 6 years. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The number of seats in the Lok Sabha has been frozen as per the 1971 census in order to encourage population control measures so that states with higher population growth do not end up having higher number of seats. Hence, statement 3 is correct. This was done through the 42nd Constitution Amendment Act 1976 till the year 2000 and was extended by the 84th Constitution Amendment Act 2001 till 2026. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next question, consider the following statements related to the leptospirosis. 1. It is caused by pathogenic spirochetes. 2. It is closely related to Weil's syndrome. 3. Rodents can excrete leptospires throughout their lifespan. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option C, all 3. Leptospirosis is caused by pathogenic spirochetes of genus Leptospira. These bacteria are zoonotic, meaning they are transmitted from animals to humans. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Pathogenic leptospires are found in the kidneys and genital tracts of certain animals and are the primary cause of leptospirosis in humans. It can enter the human body through cuts, mucous membranes, or waterlogged skin. Rarely, the disease can be transmitted from human to human. It presents with a wide range of symptoms from mild flu-like illness to severe conditions like Weil's syndrome, that is dysfunction of the kidneys and liver, meningitis, and pulmonary hemorrhage. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Rodents are particularly significant as they can excrete leptospires throughout their lifespan without showing symptoms. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Last question is, consider the following statements related to natural rubber. 1. It is grown in loamy or laterite soil. 2. India is the second largest producer of natural rubber. 3. Kerala is the largest producer of rubber in India. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option B, only 2. Rubber is an elastic material that deforms when an external force is applied to it, but then quickly regains its original shape when the force is removed. Rubber is grown in loamy or laterite soil, typically on sloped or slightly elevated flat land with good drainage and no risk of water stagnation. Hence, statement 1 is correct. India is the third largest producer, fourth largest consumer of natural rubber, and fifth largest consumer of natural rubber and synthetic rubber together in the world. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Kerala is the largest producer of rubber in India. Tripura is the second largest producer. Hence, statement 3 is correct. USA, Germany, UAE, UK and Bangladesh are the countries which constituted the largest markets for India's rubber exports. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Now is the time for practice question. Consider the following statements about the Create in India Challenge. 1. The Create in India Challenge is an initiative that focuses exclusively on technological innovation and is not directly related to the WAVE's 2024 summit. 2. The initiative aligns with the vision of Design in India, Design for the World, and aims to promote India's cultural heritage globally. Which of the above statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Thanks for watching. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe. And do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.